Nueva York.
Yes, sir. We're back. It's a new year, new vibes. Happy to be back for sure. 2025 could be a fun one. A very, very fun one. But this shit, I gotta let it rock. Hold on.
Si te quieres divertir.
It's getting beach day.
Nigga, when I tell you I was in the car hearing this, I'm like, nah, I'm traveling this year.
You're not in Toronto right now. It's giving Colombia, it's giving Argentina.
All that. Anywhere but here. I was in the car doing all this shit. If you know, you know. Oh yeah. Back to my intro. I got distracted. Listen, guys.
Let me just say though, when I used to listen to that type of music, what did you used to say about me?
Hey!
Thank you. Like, what are you listening to?
Yo,
You used to be
this
like,
shit. It's that my life changed. My life changed. I'm different now, baby.
Now you can invite him to the Latin clubs.
All that. If they're playing this. If not, then let it slip. But wait, hold on. They have bodies over there, though. That's the thing. I think, like,
Bodies is in like growth.
yeah, but like
Well,
my circle. No, because when I went to like the Spanish spots, it was like a lot of itty bitty minis. And that's why I think the vibe is different.
It depends where you go. Like if you go
And
to
which
place,
type of Latin?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was gonna say something crazy.
Nah, say what?
Okay, I'll say this. Just like phenotypes and how naturally we're shaped.
Yeah.
If you get people that are more native background,
Yeah.
they'll be slimmer.
Yeah.
Like if you get people that are a bit more mixed,
Yeah.
they have a little more black.
Yeah.
You will get a little bit more, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to hear. This song too.
Tú tienes piquete, mami, yo también. Tú estás bueno también. Huelo, tirando con los dedos sin. Si tú
Nah,
lo
I need
quieres,
to
lo
listen to
tienes
this
que
album
mover.
over.
Tú tienes piquete, mami, yo también. Tú estás bueno también.
Okay.
Huelo, tirando con los dedos
All right, back to my intro. Listen, guys. 2025. We got new shit coming. I'm very excited. Oh, this is so.
Forget the intro. Just play the music.
Exactly. But nah, man. Listen. Bad Bunny said it. He said the vibes. Hold on. And that song's fine. All right. Anyway, guys, another episode. We're back here. 2025. It's a new year, new vibes. You got a whole lot of new things coming up. Patreon gang, you guys are already out there. I know that. I love you guys. Oh, actually, shout outs to the people that have joined. But no, like I was saying, it's a new year. It's the first episode of the year. I know some of you guys were thinking I was going to do a best of 2024. No. Because again, the return on investment on that is not the greatest. Like you spend a lot of weeks just locked in and finding the clips and doing it on. It's like, yeah, like it's fine. People don't really fucking watch it. So I'm like, I'm good on that. And plus it doesn't really hit the same with the audio. So it's like, obviously your audio crowd is bigger, but if you take all this time doing the video and people don't really watch it, it's like, so that's kind of where I'm at with it. But I do have some people to shout out on the Patreon. Thank you guys for joining. Again, guys, come on. The link is in the bio. You know, you can join at the free tier just so you're part of the community and you can see the updates. But then there's also some good people with good hearts that, decided to kind of throw some money at the pod. So for that, I am very, very grateful. Let me get to those members real quick. Oh. Members, plural with the S. Come on, dog. S, nigga. Fuck is he talking about, nigga?
But plural could just be two.
Yeah, first of all, that's hate. That's hate. I can only see the new member. So shout out Andy, new member. You know what I mean? Shout out Tjay. Shout out Kev. Shout out Schneider. Shout out somebody else whose name I'm forgetting. Oh, Yan. Shout out Yan. You know, you guys are real ones for contributing money to the pod. And then the rest of you as well. Thank you for joining the community. Just tap in. There's a chat box there that's ready. There's some video, like the BTS stuff is available for you to kind of tap into, where we get into, you know, what we thought about the episode, whether it was good, bad, things we wish we said, things we wish we didn't say. So, yeah, but we're here. We got a podcast guest return, but also we got a newbie on here. So let's start with the newbie. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Do I do my introduction or do I just do my regular?
Do your intro, yo.
Okay. But you guys, do you know my intro?
Yeah, I do know your intro.
Okay. So, what's up, it's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour.
Hey, welcome to the pod, yo.
Thank you.
For listeners, she also has a podcast as well. Please go ahead, plug it.
Yeah, so my podcast, I do it with me and two other guys. Well, technically three other guys, but the other one has left us for Europe.
Damn.
It's called Backyard Bands. It's available on YouTube under the Talkative X. It's available on Instagram under Backyard Bands. So we currently finished our 150th episode for the end of the year. And we're planning our newest episode for the year. So we have some plans for this year. And thank you for having me, though.
Merch right now. Their
I
hat.
am.
Hey.
Well, this one is special. This one is VIP. This one is only for the
real ones.
for the host, but we do have other merch that was available at live shows that we have and stuff.
Dope. Perfect. Yeah, so thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Appreciate it for having me.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool shit we're gonna talk about. And then of course we have the return. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
My intro is not that fancy. My name is just Ludney.
Yeah. Welcome back. So how is everyone's New Year?
Actually, it was very uneventful. Same.
Really?
It was just, we were just chilled at Sally's house. Mm-hmm. And we just kind of, we just hung out and played games and like chatted and stuff.
Okay, fire. What do you guys normally do every year?
Unfortunately, I don't really have one. As the past like 8-10 years, I don't really have one. Mm-hmm. But a year ago, it was fun. Yeah. Like when we threw like our event, like we did it, that was fun.
What'd you guys do?
We invited you to come.
Oh yeah, I always do it with family.
I wasn't there. Was I there?
No, you were in the country. Okay. But no, we all dressed up. We had a bunch of food, and when we had like, you were there, Emmanuel.
Yeah, I was there, yo.
Yeah, we had a bunch of food, there's strangers that came and I didn't know them.
Oh wow. Well, that's cool. You guys all dressed up and stuff?
Yeah, we dressed up and we had games. We like hung out. It was nice.
That's fire. Yeah. For me, we had a tradition like in the family. We always do that within the family. Yeah. Right? Like growing up, it was a big party. My family would always host it. So they have a bunch of people partying until like 4 a.m. and shit. And
that's really cool.
Yeah, but then as we got older, it was like it started getting a bit smaller and smaller, but it was still like a thing. Like we always spend it together. And then when the clock strikes 12 is when we do the prayer for the year. Okay. So that's why I always do it with the family, where it's like I can't. It just maybe it's anxiety at this point where it's like
you can't leave it, you can't miss it.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna fuck up my year, and it's like it's 12 and some guy's fucking yakking and shit. I'm like, nah.
I'm pretty sure I saw a TikTok of this girl saying people don't understand that when they ask me for New Year's plan, it's after midnight because I have to spend my New Year's with my family, and then if you want me to go out, I'll meet you at the club at 1 a.m. But I'm not seeing you before.
Exactly.
They're like, what fun is that? We're like, I can't mess it up.
I can't mess it up. It's tradition, exactly. So this year was the same.
Will you uphold that once you like move out? And
and it's scary too because we were having that conversation with my sisters this year where we're like, yo, we're getting to the age where it's like, we're gonna leave, and how is that gonna work with like mom and dad like. In 100 years when they pass away,
y'all have to hold up the tradition.
Yeah, so it's like that, and also just the anxiety of like.
Oh, so while you have children and stuff, like obviously your parents are gonna be here, globally. Yeah. And so you will go to their house for the New Year's. Is that the hope?
Oh yeah, I mean I guess so. Yeah, but even I guess children is a bit far.
You're pushing it.
Yeah. But it's just that tradition of like I guess like when it's just us, like the siblings, what's gonna happen then? Like probably gonna host it at one of the houses and kind of just do that prayer, or maybe just the four of us, like just the four siblings. We go somewhere in a room, just kind of pray for the year, and then we go back to our families. Or
makes sense.
I want a tradition as well. I want to do something like New Year's or like I don't celebrate Christmas, but like Christmas, like for the people that don't celebrate, a bunch of you guys don't celebrate. It would be nice to have like things we kind of uphold.
We do.
Like,
it is really a good feeling for sure. Yeah. But this year is a bit different for me.
Why?
This was a humbling New Year's Eve. So, we're at the house having a good time. It was more chill. Like there wasn't a big party, so we had some family come over from Ottawa, kind of chilling upstairs with my parents, and they were pretty quiet. And I'm like, fucking nigga, it's New Year's. I'm gonna play some music, vibe out, still be with family. So I was like in the basement playing music and stuff, and then like every so often go upstairs, like hang out with some fam and come back. And then I'm on the sticks. I'm playing FC24. I'm sipping my little, cut water, and one cut water turned into 3. We had a celebratory shot because it's New Year, so I'm like vibing. I'm on a wave.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. I'm having mikate here and there.
Sounding good.
I'm having mikate, like beignet, obviously, here and there and stuff. And I'm like, I'm vibing, good time. But I'm like, well, I'm a bit more waved than I would like to be, but it's fine because I'm a professional, right? So I know how to handle it, having waters here and there, just vibing. Anyway, we do the countdown, celebrate, do a prayer. We're all, happy, loving, blah, blah, blah. Go to bed, and then I wake up at like 5 or 6 a.m. And it's like, the room is breathing. And I'm like, nah, nigga. I'm like, nah.
The room is breathing.
Yeah, I'm in my bed like, this shit is like a water bed. Yo. I'm there like, nah. But I'm a seasoned professional, right? So I'm like, I know what to do. You have to go lay naked on cold tiles.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll be fine. Yeah, that's my trick. I've done it. What? It works. Butt ass naked on cold tiles.
It makes sense because if you watch every single movie, that's what they do. They go in the bathroom, they lay down next to the toilet and just wait.
Me and you didn't know this was a thing, eh?
Yeah, this is. I'm telling you, fam. I've done it with women next to me too. that's a story for another time. But anyway, I was there, So I go in the washroom. I know the spot. I'm there. But it's not hitting. I'm like, no. What do you mean? Because normally this trick works. So I'm like, okay, nah. So I leave the bathroom. I now go in the basement because my room's in the basement, right? So I go somewhere else in the basement, just laying where it's cold. I'm there for 10 minutes, still nothing. I'm like, nah. Now I'm getting scared because I don't throw up, and I'm scared of throwing up, and I haven't thrown up in years, right? So I'm like, nah. But all the signs are leading towards that, where it's like, dog, you're gonna yak, and I'm like, no. I'm fighting with all my might. So now at this point, I'm calling God into it. I'm like, yo, I fucked up. You're right. I was tripping, but forgive me, dog. Because I can't go out like this. I can't start the year this way, right? And then I'm getting like, I'm getting scared, and I'm like, yo, I think it's gonna be that time. So I go back to the wash chute, and I'm just like sitting up next to the toilet now, and I'm like spitting. She's like, two into the bowl, like
you know it's coming when that happens.
Exactly. And then I'm like, oh god. And then
you're so weak. You didn't just go like this.
I can't even. I'm so pussy. Like I can't do that. That is so. I can't do that. But
he doesn't even want to come close.
Exactly. It's like, I'm not calling that nigga. Like you stay there, bro. So anyway, I next to the toilet now, and then I just look at the toilet, and all of a sudden it comes, and I'm like, yo, I have no puke etiquette at all. Like this taught me that I can never be in public puking. Let me tell you, listen, because no, it wasn't. I was in the bowl like, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wake up the whole house, yo. Just fucking in the bowl yelling. Yeah, I couldn't be quiet. I couldn't hold it down, yo. And I'm there like my body, I'm looking like a bitch, like and I'm in the bowl, and I'm like, oh god, and there's tears in my eyes and shit. Oh, and there's like 2 or 3 more sessions of that, and then I was like, nothing is done. And then I'm like, I felt a bit better. I'm like, okay, good. But then I was like, yo, I still don't feel 100% better. I'm like, I'm not doing that again. I'm like, nah, God, nah. Now I'm in control. Now I'm not yakking anymore. So I'm like, let me take a shower. I'm in the shower, and it's like, I'm feeling a bit better. I sit down in the shower now. Or I'm like, nah, bro, like, this is not how we're going to start.
You got lightheaded, didn't you?
A little bit. Oh, this is not how we're going to start 2025. And then I'm sitting there, I'm trying to get out. I like slipped a bit. I'm like, nah, bro, this is. But eventually I was good. And the next day, like, I just slept it off. And then the next day, I had like a big ass breakfast, and I felt better.
Yeah.
But I was still like, bro, the 30th year is real. Because like my body, I feel like just felt it and betrayed me.
Did you say 30?
Huh?
Did you say 30? Sorry, did you say 30?
Yeah, I'm turning 30 this year.
Okay, it's far.
I know, but I just. But yo, listen.
No, but still, you could honestly, I understand.
You understand, right?
Your body feels it.
Yes.
Like, it feels like a switch. Like
there was a switch. That's exactly what happened. There was a switch. And what's even crazier, like that night, right? Obviously I had food and everything, and it's like I was being a lazy guy, being in bed watching Netflix. I think I watched Squid Games, which we'll talk about in a bit.
Yeah.
I watched Squid Game that day, and I was like, I ordered food and I ate in my bed. I know it's not good, but I was down bad.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I was kind of just like the whole day just doing that. And the next day my back was fucked. I'm like, nah, this 30 thing is real, dog.
Everything is happening all at once.
Everything at once, dog. So yeah, that was kind of how my New Year's happened, and ever since then, the following week I locked in. Now we're doing the 45. Well, we are doing the 45-day.
She skipped it.
Yeah, health thing, and we're just kind of locked in. So.
But honestly,
I meant to start, but I couldn't. I couldn't.
Why?
No, I did not sleep well.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna catch up with you guys one day late. And the next day, it got worse. And you know what happened to me? So I'm going like, okay, I'm 2 days late now. I think it was on Tuesday. I said, let me work out a little bit, because mine was do like body weight like stuff.
Yeah.
But I have issues with my cortisol level.
Yeah.
So I worked out that night, maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep until like 3 or 4.
What?
And then the next day, I couldn't sleep again.
But why would you work out
And
at
my
night
whole
though?
body is in pain. But I was doing like slow stuff. It wasn't even like my heartbeat, nothing. It was really slow.
And you still couldn't
Let me
sleep.
tell you, I need like a doctor, some help,
Yeah.
or something.
Oh my
but it's
God.
really bad. But I'm gonna try and like slowly. But
Yeah. So you're telling me this, but you don't believe in the 30th year thing?
Voila.
no, honestly, it's just I don't like to bring the 30 up. That's
The
it.
3-0. What you want to say?
It's coming.
Listen, mine is all the way almost next year. Okay.
Okay.
Didn't you? We're all in the same. We're
Mine
all
is
in
in
the
December.
same year.
Yeah.
But you know what happened to me?
What?
I had my work holiday party.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. I was having the time of my life.
Same.
The kind of DJs they have, they play soca.
Yeah.
They play dance hall. I was drinking.
Yeah.
The point my shoes were hurting, I took them off.
Yeah. That's normal. People were.
Let me tell you, I was having the time of my life.
Yep.
But the next day, bro, I was like this. It was so bad.
That's crazy.
I was in pain. I couldn't. Everything I ate came back up.
Stop. You threw up?
Oh,
that night or the
the
next
whole
morning?
day.
Oh. Oof. Were you working?
Yeah.
So you were at work throwing up or at home?
Not at home, thank
Okay,
God.
thank
There's
God.
no way I wouldn't have gone to the office.
Oh God, no.
Work
That's
from home vibes. Oh,
Yeah, that's terrible.
No, but it was really bad.
Oh, I would have called in sick.
Yeah.
Immediately. What day
I
was
wanted
yours?
to, but
Thursday?
now it's like the illness because I
it
drank.
probably
Yeah.
wasn't. Usually they put it on a Thursday. So
They
force
love
her to
doing
come
it.
to work.
Yeah.
Mine. They put mine on a Wednesday.
Oh, come
Right?
on.
So you had 2 days before
Exactly. I was like, this is terrible. You guys are bad people.
Yeah.
But
That's true. I did see it on your story.
yeah, but we had fun and people were very drunk. Very, very drunk. Like I can't take too much, but yeah.
I haven't drunk in a while. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, I want to start with this. This song came out. We've got it hit Twitter, it hit the streets and everything, and people were like, "This is the song of the year." And we're only like a few days into the year. We got none other than Gelo, G3, D'Angelo Ball came out with Tweaker. Dog, this song.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa. This hoe don't talk till I tweak it, this bitch, I'm letting shit go. And I heard that she wanna show me who she be, I'm kinda fucking with it, show me some more. Bitch, we taking it, we talking, give a fuck the story wrote. You wanna tweak it up with me and I'ma show you how that go. Like the
Catman
money in my
dancing too much.
pockets blow. They having combos about me, these pussy niggas don't know. Tell me what they talking about. I ain't fucking listening. Let your thoughts run your mouth, but ain't touching dividends, nigga.
Okay, so I'll first listen, guys. What are your thoughts on this record?
I'll preface this by just saying rap is not my thing. But I just have a question though.
Okay.
Did they say it was the song of the year because the words are like so touching? Or
It's the vibe, yo.
the vibe?
It's the vibe. It's the record. It's the whole
That's
thing.
the kind of vibe that a rap like fan would think that's the song of the year.
Because it's not giving the instrumentals and everything behind it. The sound
Yeah.
behind it is not giving rap.
What is it giving?
But I'll say though, the vibe of it kind of reminds me of the older stuff.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
So
It's
I kind
giving-
of like that about it.
It's giving 50 Cent. It's giving
Yeah.
That era?
Yeah,
Like way
it's giving
back?
that era.
Like Cash Money shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of that. So when I first heard the song, I was laughing. Because I'm like, this sounds like some old nigga rapping. And he's so young, right?
Oh, is
Especially
he?
with he's
Oh, I
fucking
thought he
like
was old
under
too.
25.
No, he sounded older than
Yeah,
that.
exactly. So it's funny to me because of who their dad is, LeVar Ball. Like he's such an old nigga. Like, yo, get your ass in the house. Like he talks
don't know
like
who that is.
You don't know that? Okay, it's fine. It's Big Baller Brand. Like, that whole family that they're just like they play basketball and he's got his sons in the league and everything. So it's really interesting. But just this flow is very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, production was good. It sounded like NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
Which I liked because I'm like, this is like some down south shit, you know, some like ignorant shit. I'm like, okay, I know what it's gonna be. And then he started rapping, and I'm like, it sounds a bit like Boosie as well, right? Like Lil Boosie. I'm like, this is funny. So to me, I enjoyed it because I just thought the song was funny. But people are running with it, you know. It's like this guy accidentally made a down south banger, and so they're just kind of fucking with it and like pushing him. And what's even cooler is the fact that his brothers are involved in this track. So LaMelo, if I'm not wrong, was responsible for the production on this.
Okay.
And then Zoe, which is the one in the league,
Yeah.
he wrote the song.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm like, this is fire. Like
Like
a
a
family
family
effort.
thing.
Yeah, it's a nice family.
Yeah, it's a great dynamic, and it's a good recipe because I know Zoe was also rapping before, but Zoe shit.
It wasn't working out.
It's not good.
So he's just giving the words.
Yeah.
And his brother's taking over the flow.
Gelo is the one that's
Got
supposed to be, you know what I mean, putting those words out.
Yeah.
But no, this record, I think it's definitely gimmicky. You know, I think it's gonna. He has another one in the tuck as well. Like it's called 9.
Yeah.
I think that one's doing okay. But no, I'm just happy for that family. You know, they came out with this little thing.
Honestly, when you send it to me, I'm like, does you know that I don't do
that you
rap?
guys don't do rap. I do know.
I promise you, the only rap songs that I have that are playing in my playlist is Have a Baby By Me, Baby, like 50 Cent, Give Me Eminem, like everything.
yeah.
So I could see the old school vibe.
Yeah, the influences.
Yeah, but I didn't really fully listen to it and what the lyrics were to actually fully give my opinion on it. But it sounds interesting from what
It definitely is. And no, the lyric breakdown is even funnier. Like if you get into it, like just the way he's singing and shit, like the way he said the word show.
How did he say it?
He's like, I know that she want to show. And what's even more annoying is the fact that that's not even the end of the sentence.
Yeah.
He's like, show me, but I'm like, nah, like this is just a nigga just doing shit. So I like to see that for that family. I'm curious to see how 9 does, like when that comes out, or it's already out, but like how the streets kind of, you know. I want to see. I want to know if it's gonna be played in the clubs.
You think so?
Played in the clubs.
I saw somebody say this got played already.
How?
In the clubs.
Yes.
But then again, no, but you can't forget, it's not our generation going to the club anymore.
No, but what kind of song do people like listen to go? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Do people want people to dance at clubs anymore?
They don't care for that.
Yeah, people don't dance anymore. But people have different dancing. Like, you know, London was dancing. I mean,
that's
so
all
you
they
mean
do.
to tell me you pay money?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like almost all of them have
I
entry
don't.
now. You pay entry, and then you're paying a booth.
Face card valid, baby. We get in.
Now you're paying for a booth,
Yeah.
which is freaking expensive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Only to do this.
Yeah. I just stand. Sometimes even just stand.
Yeah,
One
that
time I
standing is
went
crazy.
to a club, I said, this is messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I've never seen this in actual real life. These girls were there,
Yeah.
and they were like mug-faced the whole time. They did not look like they were having fun. It's not like they were trying to be rude, but they did not like they were having fun. All of a sudden, I think the champagne or something came out.
Mm-hmm.
Their camera came out. They stood up.
Oh no.
And they put it down. I said, oh my God.
I've seen that.
It's all for social media.
It is.
I've seen it so many times.
Yeah, I've seen that so many times.
And if the alcohol that is coming is not some like good brand alcohol, they're not gonna catch that on camera.
Facts.
They'll catch something on someone else's booth just to make it look like it's theirs.
Jesus.
I've seen
that. Like, oh, Casamigos?
Yeah.
I
You know
saw.
what? Yeah. I'm gonna expose you, Case. I hope you're listening too. I saw Case do that shit, and I dragged that nigga because the guy's name was Case too. So you got like, oh, congrats. The sign said congrats, Case or something. Case pulls out his camera, starts filming. I'm like, nah, you're a fraud. You're a fucking fraud, nigga.
I didn't say anything.
Nah, I love Case, but I got it. That moment was crazy to me. I was like, nah. But I did see women do that too.
I don't get it.
Well, it's all for the socials these days. So.
It's all for social, all for attention and stuff. It's really sad to see. But speaking of sad things or interesting things, I guess, let's talk about Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless and Miss Joy. I'm forgetting her last name.
That was the whole sex scandal thingy,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I didn't fully understand that.
The Joy Taylor situation, I didn't fully understand it either. I think it's the hairstylist is kind of the one who has brought out this lawsuit against Fox Sports 1, which is the network and everything, and just kind of about some funny shit that happened. If I'm understanding correctly, she was let go or something, and she thinks it was like not for good reasons, and so now she's kind of exposing everything.
Okay. So she thinks it's wrongful termination?
I think so.
Okay.
Don't quote me, but I know some of the parts of the stories. Like she's exposing Joy for sleeping around, for advancement in her career, and which is, I'm like, that's not your business to expose. I know. That's my take on that. Like,
maybe she didn't like Joy. Maybe she said F Joy too.
But they were close, apparently. You know, like she started doing Joy's hair, and then they would be going out at places outside of work and everything, and then
this is why you don't talk to your coworkers about your business.
Yeah.
I bet Joy learned her lesson.
Keep business and pleasure separate.
Yeah, Joy mix that shit like this.
Yeah, your coworkers are not your friends.
Yeah, no, Joy Taylor was kind of like sleeping around with the CEO,
allegedly.
I guess. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Allegedly, Joy was sleeping with the CEO, and then also with Emmanuel, right? Her co-host.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the hairstylist is kind of like, yo, you're bugging, you're tripping out like you're married. You know, don't do this. She's like, yo, don't worry about it. Like, I know what I'm doing. And then she's like, what happens if, like, you know, you don't get what it is that you want? She's like, then I'll just say he forced himself onto me.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, Jesus, this is a nasty game.
Sorry, question.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Joy is Mundele, right?
No,
Yeah.
Joy is mixed.
Take that off.
We'll bleep that. But yeah, Joy is mixed. And I was like, when I first saw her, I thought she was white. I thought Joy was white, but I was like, oh no.
Those
Yeah.
are the type.
See, we can't say we have to bleep that whole thing.
No,
but you're not wrong.
But like mixed. Come on.
Exactly. I don't know.
Half and half what?
I think she's half white and half.
Arrête.
We have to bleep the whole thing.
Bleep everything.
Yeah, bleep. Whole episode in the chat.
All I hear is
beep. I mean, you're not wrong.
Love throwing out those
But
accusations.
it can't be on there.
Exactly, you're not
Yeah,
wrong.
but
It
you
just
can't put
can't be
that
on there.
out.
But yeah, no, this thing was just insane. And then, what the internet was kind of grasping at the most was that allegedly, Skip Bayless offered the hairstylist $1.5 million to sleep with her.
Yeah.
Right? And she said no. Now that's
Who
I swear I
who
saw
announced that?
I said,
The hairstylist?
yeah.
I said, how much is she making?
Less than that. Way less than
And
that.
she said no.
Yeah. That's tough. Especially because like Skip Bayless knows how much she makes. He's like, I can pay you this.
And
Nah.
especially if they make her sign an NDA and all that stuff, like nothing is gonna come out unless she chooses to come out. So she could have taken
Question
the money.
though,
Yeah.
if what's her name, Joy?
Joy Taylor, yeah.
If she sleeps around to get ahead of her thing, it's not illegal.
It's not illegal?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not. I don't think
Then
it
who
is, no.
cares?
I think the thing that, yeah.
It just looks bad.
If anything, it's her bosses that are giving her thing for sleeping around that should be looked at, not her. What the heck?
But you're not understand. It's never gonna be the case.
No, I know
The
that's
bosses
not
are
how
men,
the
no?
world works.
Yeah.
Of
Bosses are
course,
men.
that's not how the world works. But really, it's you that's giving a position that should be going to someone else because they give you sex. It's you that they should be looking at.
Yeah.
Not Joy. It's like, okay.
Yeah, valid. And also, I think the other piece too is the fact that she was like, "Yeah, I'll say that he pushed himself onto me or forced himself
That's
onto me."
crazy.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, no.
Alarm bells.
Yeah, but also RP to Skip, man. That's tough. 1.5. I'm like, that's way too high.
Question: would you take it?
Me? If a man is asking me,
No, it's not a man, bro. No, flip it. Flip
What?
it. It's a woman
of
asking
an
you.
old dusty lady,
Yeah,
like
would you
1.5.
would you take it?
Yes. What?
You know, you're gonna take that 1.5 and put it into Return of the Mac.
You're gonna see billboards all over the city, yo.
Listen.
And a full episode disclosing how the experience was.
All that, yo. You're gonna see me, one light on
Subscribe
me.
to
I'm wearing
watch
all
it.
black. Yeah, I was taking advantage with the 1.5 on me. What?
Even I heard it and I said 1.5 just to sleep.
Yeah, what?
I thought about it. I would think about it.
Niggas have done worse for free.
I swear to God.
The one thing I would do is actually make the person sign that it never happened. So at least they cannot say anything. I took
Exactly.
the money and nothing happened.
Exactly.
Because that's a lot of money. Just one little.
1.5 for yo, what? There's people that
I would think
there's
about
men
it.
that would do it with other men for 1.5. Charlamagne
sure.
said that. Well, no, he didn't say he would do it, but he considered it.
No,
you
but
know?
who wouldn't consider it though?
No, if a man, nah, I can't do that.
You wouldn't consider it?
No.
How
Zero?
much would you have to give you
Hey,
for
yo,
your
there's no
There's no amount?
No. Come
You
on.
sure?
Yeah,
Or you're just
100%.
telling us because the camera's on?
Nah, fuck the cameras. I'm telling you right now, I
Listen,
could not live with myself.
listen,
What?
You're bottom and you don't have to.
Hey, yo, like what?
You don't have to
nigga?
suck anything.
Nah, all right, get out of here.
10 million.
I'm not doing
You're
that.
not thinking about it?
No. I promise you, no. What? That's crazy. Because the
Get a
next day
hypnotherapist.
people come at you like, oh, I got 11 for you. Open that shit up. Huh?
Get a
Don't talk
hypnotherapist
to
so
me
you
like
can
that.
forget about it, my
Oh,
nigga.
nah.
Tu m'as traumatisé.
Ten-
Yeah, you
million?
can't. Nah, there's no amount, bro. There's no amount for that.
Let me tell you something. I would think deeply about it. I might consider it.
You would
10 million?
I
But I think
It's different.
It's I was about
Oh,
to say.
no, it's
Pour les
not.
femmes. Yeah,
Moi,
un peu.
pour moi, c'est pas différent.
Pour toi, yeah, but like.
Moi, I cannot imagine putting my mouth there. That's why I said bottom, because then you would
But
be
pour les
doing
femmes,
it.
c'est à l'intérieur. Like, toi, like,
Et voilà.
as a man,
Bon, oui, y a rien.
on te fourre. Like,
Elle peut me- She can fourrer me too.
Alright, but that's not her real shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know, it's different. I couldn't, I would not consider that at all for no money. At all. But yeah, over
No.
over the break there was the Drake Christmas stream that happened. Where he was
I didn't
giving
watch
away-
it.
I watched it actually. I watched
The full thing, or just like a little bit of it?
Actually, I think like probably 70% of it, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched a lot of it. I was surprised. But it was good.
I was kind of confused by what you sent us. I wasn't sure what
You wouldn't know what it was?
I watched it, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what was happening.
Okay. So yeah, I'll get to kind of what stood out to me. The stream was great. They were giving out money to people that wrote in, from all over the world, from Canada as well, obviously, right? I was kind of, giving their sob stories in. I didn't know that was supposed to be the case. I just sent some money. I mean, an email saying, yo, I got some shit going on. Send me some bread. Right?
Yeah.
But then a lot of the stories were people that were actually in need. Where it's like, hey, I got this medical condition, or like, me and this. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm like, I felt kind of bad for sending an email. But I gave some money out to people, and that was great. They were all like excited. And there's some people that were not that excited, which I'm like,
why?
I don't know. Like this girl that they called, they gave her a G-Wagon, and she was like, nice.
The fuck?
And then even Drake at this point is kind of waves. Like, I mean, like, you're not like excited. Like, what's going on?
Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
some people just react like that. Because I know for some people tell me all the time, I don't give like excitement. I'm excited on the inside.
Oh, okay.
But like on the outside, I'd be like, oh my God, thank you.
But then did she actually see the G-Wagon?
She didn't see it, no.
So maybe she's not excited because she's like, I'll believe it when I see it.
Maybe you're right. Yeah. Maybe you're right. But there was a clip that
You could tell me I gave you a G-Wagon, but then I'd be like, thank you, but I'll believe it when I
you see it. Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. But her vibe was interesting, and
Maybe she wanted money.
Was trying to fly you out.
Because
take the G-Wagon and sell it, man.
Tell me straight. Would you go out with him?
so this is the girl who won the G-Wagon. So he was
If
asking.
Drake was trying to fly you out after we've been together for 2 years, just tell me straight. Would you go out with him?
No.
No, it's not.
That's a good girl, man. You need to go and talk to her.
Why not?
She wouldn't.
They're saying cat.
Because I'm committed to you. Why would I mess that up?
Hey,
That's poetry.
say it again.
That's good.
We need the good girls back in the world.
Take things to yourself.
Anyway.
I'm gonna deliver you that G-Wagon.
So she made a face to Drake. That kind of raised her eyebrows. And Drake started giggling
By
like
the way,
that.
all right.
Not bad. That's
And then Aiden was like, what the fuck? No G-Wagon.
Wait, one more thing.
That's why them niggas be on your ass now.
And then Ben said that. Like, that's where those niggas be on your ass now. Referring to like, you didn't get that or no?
No, I didn't get it.
Okay, so that's referring to the whole beef with him and Kendrick, right? During that beef is when things were exposed about like Drake is known for fucking people's women. Like always, like rappers, wives, girlfriends, anything. It's like a thing that he does.
But is it his fault?
Huh?
Is it his fault?
What do you mean?
The man is not committed. Is it
It's
his
the
problem?
committed people's fault.
Is it his problem?
Okay, but if this person has a
You're
track
offering
record,
mistaken.
okay, if he has a track record of doing this for like 6 people back to back,
So
do you think that he's responsible for any of that?
Not really.
Unless he's committed to a relationship, it's not his fault.
It's not his problem.
What about if he's sniping these women?
So
You can say no.
yeah,
Like,
But you know,
women
that's
get hit
crazy.
on all the time.
Yeah.
They can say no.
I didn't expect this at all. This is
it's
really
not.
interesting.
Why would it be his fault?
Because if
The only time it would be his fault is if he's in fully public committed relationship that we know about. Then you go and you're aiming and you're choosing people to do whatever you need
Now
to do.
he's a little.
outside.
He's a little, you know.
Yeah,
But
he's crazy.
You can't put like the blame on him. Like he's not in a committed
you
relationship.
can't put any of the blame on him?
Not really.
Wow.
I would say like 5-10% for
Yeah, exactly.
for knowing that you're going for someone that's committed.
Yeah.
But the rest is
It's
the
on the
person.
person that's committed.
That's really
He didn't take your legs and make you walk to his
No,
house.
not
you're,
forced.
okay, yeah, okay, you're right. The bulk of the blame should be on the partner, sure, but I think Drake also has some blame in this scenario. If you're sniping your homies' girls,
Okay. That's different.
homies is different, okay?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's
Homies
different.
is different.
No,
Okay.
that's different.
I don't think he discriminates. Again, this is all alleged. This is all
I don't think
alleged.
it discriminates.
But I think it's like homies' girls, strangers' girls, whatever. It's like somebody's girl he's gonna snipe.
Okay, if that's like your friend, that's somebody you think, that's different.
If it's someone you see around,
But it's something you see around, like he's not forcing you. You can say no.
C'est vrai.
Women get hit on all the time.
Yeah.
You can say no.
Okay, all right. We're gonna clip it up, and then we'll see what you guys have to say about that. I hope they flame you guys. Nah, they might flame me, to be honest. But this is actually really interesting. I rarely hear women say that perspective.
No,
which is true, actually.
No, we always say it. People come after us when it's women doing it.
Yeah.
When it's women that are starting Drake's position, and you say, "Well, it's on the man." People go, "Oh, the woman that's doing." No, it's on the man.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Good perspective. Good shit, guys. We did
Thank
it.
you. Yay! Clap for yourself.
Yes. Do we want to talk about the Drake freestyle? You guys listen to it? You guys care for it?
I did listen to it, but I didn't get it because I don't know much about like.
Is this a new one?
Yeah, this is the one that came out. Was it 2 weeks ago now, London?
Yeah, it leaked.
Yeah, it leaked. Like, I mean, I don't know if it leaked. I feel like maybe it leaked.
He probably leaked it.
Yeah, because it was just him in front of the camera reading what he wrote down.
Yeah, I don't understand the references because I don't really follow the stuff. So
What were the references? Because I didn't listen to it.
No, it was good. Only thing is I want the CD quality because I love when Drake is in this bag where he's rapping as lyrically as he is. Yeah, this was like a lot of shots at Lebron. It's kind of just him in a space where he's seeing that this person who I thought was my boy is not. Like, we're no longer as close as we thought we were. And this is like obviously for showing up at the pop out, the things that he's been doing. And then in the song, he kind of revealed that like you were at the show, the Kendrick Lamar pop out, and then your people reached out to me after saying like, yo, nah, it's not even that serious. Like, it's just like, it's blah, blah, blah.
But does he have to take a side, LeBron?
Drake and LeBron kind of not came up together, but they were close for a long time.
I guess he considers him as his boy, like his close
brother,
boy. So
literally like a brother.
Fair. You're supposed to like have my back. So for you to just show up to someone's pop out that I'm having like big beef with,
fair.
Yeah,
don't make sense.
But even as an outsider, and I don't follow like most of their things, LeBron does not give loyal.
He doesn't give loyal?
He does not give loyal.
Really?
It gives like very like miscan, very like this.
You mean friend wise or just you mean in general? Because
we know in his other side we've heard.
We've heard what?
On his wife's side we've heard that, but I don't mean like that. I mean he's like actually doesn't give like a loyal person.
Interesting. I do want to touch on the wife thing. Because that was also brought up, or people are alleging that that's what Drake was referring to. But he did in this song say, imagine if I went to the public and changed your image. Like he's almost threatening that I can change things up. Exactly. And then people are saying Drake is a bitch for doing that. What are your thoughts on that?
I think if you really did consider him a friend, he did not out you out on anything. Whatever you knew about him, you keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
It can't be an eye for an eye thing. And
I am okay with an eye for an eye, but he didn't even do anything.
I was about to say it's not an eye for an eye because he didn't. The only thing he did is show up to the pop out.
Yeah.
Then you can show up to his enemies pop out too, I guess. But don't be outing people's personal business just because you showed up to someone's pop out.
Yeah. It's Drake is obviously a very emotional guy, and I don't know about emotional. I say sensitive. Because he notices a lot of things and, he internalizes them.
But if you know you're sensitive, why do you like looking for problems?
That's his lifestyle.
Yeah, the lifestyle calls for it.
Honestly, I feel like Drake would disappear if he's not calling out for the drama.
Yeah. It's very tricky with this, man, because even speaking to the LeBron and his wife thing, right? Now we're hearing a lot more rumors. I mean, they were around for a while,
bit.
saying he likes white women on the low.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What'd you hear?
Oh, I've never heard that part.
I never heard that part.
I just heard he was a cheater.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Twitter's been saying it's white women specifically that he likes to cheat on his wife.
That's not how it looks on that Netflix documentary, though.
Oh, it's a Netflix documentary?
Yeah, the one with the what's it called? The 5 players. There's a basketball documentary on Netflix.
Oh,
it has LeBron. It has Anthony. It has a bunch of different basketball players and how like their season is going.
Yeah.
And then they go also in the personal life side, like. So like you see Savannah talking about the personal life and all that, and it's all picture perfect, and how they speak each other's mind and all that. So I'm like,
that's what I was thinking too. Like, because the internet is saying like, with Drake saying, "Hey, I can blow the whole thing up," the internet automatically went to him cheating, and then people are saying, "No, it could be like Marlon on Extra Gravy." He said, "No, it could be maybe LeBron is using steroids." And I'm like, that I don't think that would be as much of an explosion as the cheating would be, because I feel like they present their family. That's what he was saying. I don't think it's like, but if it goes public, if it's confirmed as a fact, I think that can fuck shit up for him.
I kind of know already about the cheating. No, but they give like his wife, that the woman, like, you're African, so you understand the fucked femme. She takes everything. That kind of the vibe I feel like people always talk about her when it comes to that. But I'll say that when it comes to the white women, perhaps he does only go for white women, but also his environment. I think it's mostly white women where they live and stuff. So it kind of makes sense.
Nah, if you're LeBron, you can access any kind of women you want, bro.
Fair.
Don't you think if it wanted to blow up, it would have blown up for a minute with all the people that he's cheating with? If he's been cheating for so long?
But it's already been out. I think if it would have blown up if his wife was like thing. But I think people already kind of know, and you're like, the wife doesn't care.
I don't know. I think they do a good job of keeping it pretty sealed because when things come out, like. But I think it's still. If it were to be confirmed that he's a cheater, I think it would fuck shit up for him and his image.
I disagree.
Because like, no, he's seen as a family
the
guy.
promo,
like,
yes, like the brands and everything.
Him, Savannah, his 3 kids.
2 men.
No.
When men talk about him cheating all the time. Every time you see him, they bring it up.
Let's think about like sponsors, right? How they portray LeBron as a great athlete, family man, never in the mix.
Yeah.
I guess when it comes to the sponsoring shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
don't think so.
As long as it doesn't blow up in the news, like everything happens, the brands are not going to drop it.
No,
as long as it stays
to the brands, I get that,
and they're going to keep like all the nice, beautiful, positive image. But once everybody looks at it negatively and it starts going negative on social media, on the shade room, all of that, the brands are going to start dropping like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the brands, but he won't be down for too long because most of their fans are men. And then I'm so sorry, but you guys kind of like, you know, in the morality part.
Boys.
There's a lot of my king shit.
No, exactly. So it's
weird.
That is weird. As a man,
I saw a clip of. Let me find it right now.
That is disgusting.
There's a man.
Imagine that's your boyfriend, that's your man, your husband. That's like that. Oh, that is embarrassing.
Very, very. I can't find it. Fuck, I wish I could. But basically, it's a clip of this guy calling into a podcast, which is Crash Dummies Podcast. Okay, yeah, Crash Dummies Podcast, which is a very, very funny podcast. He calls in, and they're like, "Yeah, if you could do anything or whatever in the world, what would you want, or who would you want to be?" And then, I found it here.
Trade places with a celebrity for a day. Who would it be, and what are you doing?
I probably had to be Savannah James, like.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna be able to call LeBron daddy, like, and nobody gonna think it's weird. Like, he's like GOAT, like, they pops. I lost my dad when I was younger, so like, I used to always look at him on the court, be like, damn, man, what if he was my dad?
So LeBron got 3 kids, and you could have switched spots. So I don't know.
I could be Ford.
You could do like Bryce.
You could do Bryce, Bronny.
Nah, I don't like the way they call him daddy.
What? Like, what is
I won't call him daddy how Savannah call him daddy.
Ew.
As a grown-ass man.
Bro.
How do you know how Savannah calls him daddy, though?
I could just imagine. Like, imagine what she be saying.
All right, you good. You good, brother.
Pause.
You good.
Yeah, they just hung up on him.
I love these guys.
So, like, the LeBron sexuals are real.
But also say though, I feel like unfortunately it's a lot of like men right now. I feel like they didn't grow up with fathers, so they look up to men like they're their second dad.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, I feel like it's weird.
It's like a father figure, but like it's not really present, just present on your screens.
Exactly.
Because you see people argue like it's like
it's different
when they defend.
It's like the Messi Ronaldo.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same for like the Kobe shit, like when he passed. Yeah, a lot of that came out. People were like, yo, he was like a father figure to me.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm like, that's interesting.
But as for LeBron, if it comes out, they will lose like a few like brands because obviously they don't want to backlash, and it'll be alright because most of his fans are men, and I'm so sorry the way they like promote cheating. It'll be alright.
And to wrap it up, because I don't think Drake meant anything by it. I don't think anybody should be reading into it the way they're reading into it. If he wanted to say it, he would have said it. I feel like he's the kind of person to be like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I think he's just in his feelings. Yeah, like you said, sensitive. He's just in his feelings.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
He is. He really is. Okay, so Plaqueboy Max. This situation was interesting. It's him versus Tjay versus Fivio. So Plaqueboy Max had a stream party or whatever the fuck it is at his house or at Airbnb, and he invited a bunch of people. They came with a lot more people, and they kind of just streamed. And during this is when they started smoking. So they're smoking in an Airbnb, and Max is like, yo, you guys can't smoke here. It's going to go off. And it's also like, I understand it, right? If you booked a B&B, you can't be smoking in there. It's going to look bad on you. Yeah. He said this like 3 to 4 times, right? And he was super nice about it the whole time. Like, yo, who's smoking? You can't smoke here, yo. Blah, blah, it's going to go off. And he also said you can go in the backyard and smoke.
Yeah.
that's fine. People just don't fucking listen. So, let me play this clip. Actually, I'll play the clip of him saying it for the first time.
Smoking here, this shit gonna go off.
Oh, this shit. Nigga streaming this my.
It's a B&B, you can't smoke in here, this shit gonna go off.
Oh, this shit.
Yeah.
I appreciate you though. But yeah.
Yo, tell say play song we just made.
Oh, this a B&B, you can't smoke. Yo, bro. Yo, you can't smoke in here, this shit gonna go off. Like, please.
I appreciate you.
Oh, shit.
So that's the second time.
Go.
And then
It's in the back. Can you show him?
the third time.
Oh,
And then after that, after being told, yo, you can't smoke here, they say, yo, we're out of here.
He's right.
Like, bro, like,
I tell you once, twice, 3 times, like, who did you take me for? Are you paying the bill for this Airbnb though?
bro, it is so absurd just in terms of how they're moving. Like, yo, he was not talking crazy at all. Lil Tjay came out after, like, yo, like, I'm being honest, like, he was talking to me crazy. You know, it's like, if I'm out somewhere, I'm only here because of Fivio. Like, I don't even know bro for real.
Then why are you here?
But you know, like, it just, from where I'm from, you know, you can't just be talking to me. That's crazy. So, and like, I'm TJ, you know, so everywhere I go, I'm gonna smoke. It's like,
that's just ridiculous.
I hate
makes no,
that
you're
mindset.
a guest, no?
Exactly.
He's a guest at someone's house, right?
Yes.
Were you not raised right? Where
No.
you go in someone's house?
Thank you.
You respect the people's rules?
Nope, he wasn't.
Like,
He
even
wasn't at all.
Uno has house rules.
Exactly.
Does it
like,
not?
It does.
It's not making
it
any
fucking
sense.
does, man. I
telling
hate
you,
that
no
mentality
home
so
training.
much. I hate that mentality so much. It's like, well, this is how I conduct myself, so I'm gonna be this everywhere I go.
That's just
It's
ridiculous.
like rules are an option for me. That
That's
to
just
me is
pure-
so disgusting. And it's like,
And on top of that, he lied. Like, people
Yes.
were watching
Oh, shit, yeah.
that video.
You can
and
tell.
He
Like,
was not talking to you crazy. For me personally, he was really patient. I'm like, do these people have guns? Because I would have went off at the second time.
yeah,
yeah, because
Yeah,
first
maybe
time-
that's why.
Yo,
Because if I tell you
can't-
once or twice, the third time I'm yelling.
you are. Yeah,
Voila.
you can't yell. Yeah, because the majority of those people in the room, like, they were not his friends. They were
That's
with
crazy.
the guest.
No home
So
training.
he's like, it's just me
I have
and
to
my
be
boy.
like, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
That's what, yeah, he said.
Like, he said it twice. The third time, he's like, yeah, okay, nah. Like, you need to.
would've
And
been
even
like-
then, that was still respectful because.
Exactly.
What?
And what's even crazier, he didn't even kick them out. They left themselves, and they were feeling sour.
That's just ridiculous.
It's
Au
like,
revoir.
exactly. And it's also like, and it's another problem too. Is like, are you that much of a junkie?
Yeah.
But it's a new thing though. Do you watch that like Pop the Balloon show?
Yeah.
Some of the
Unfortunately.
women will come. Some of the episodes are really nice.
I watched a few. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll just say like some of the women will come and they'll be like, I don't want to smoke her, and you will see so many balloons that get popped. Like, these people are proper addicted.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it
100%.
is. It is. It's some crackhead shit. But I think it's also like what irks me the most is just the fact that it's like this whole mentality of like, I am who I am, take me or leave me.
Yeah.
And I feel that's also present in Pop the Balloon shit.
But I
too.
think that's okay, but outside, not in my house.
That's not okay.
No, you can be who you are in your house outside, but not in my house.
I'm not against them being who they are, but I'm saying this whole mentality of like, take me or leave it.
Yeah. As
That-
in, like, fuck your rules.
Exactly. That's what the problem is, right?
I yes and no, because I think that whole thing of like, if someone is like, this is how I am, this is who I am, take them as they are. Don't try to change them. It is what it is, but just don't be around me. That's it.
Well, I just think that attitude is not conducive to living a good life or a normal life in the world, you know, because it's like, dog, there's going to be rules wherever you go. I'm not telling you
Fair.
to change yourself, but it's like you have to adhere to rules.
Well, when it comes to the rules, fine, but when it comes to the Pop the Balloon, it's like there's like the people, they have like their own sets of rules. And you can't come in their life and then be like, you have to change. It is that
Yeah.
take them as they are.
They need to change though. A lot of those
But
people
you-
on there need to fucking
No,
change.
fair. But then you can't come and then they show you the same like ratchetness that they show in
You're
the
right,
show, and
you're
then you
right.
expect different. You can't.
Oh yeah, no.
You can't.
As men, you learn that lesson very
No,
quickly.
you can. For example, a lot of them
You cannot
smoke.
change horse. You cannot change.
Lord have mercy.
Anyway, you can't. Don't do it.
Like if a lot
What a
of them,
test for nothing.
yeah,
Like,
if they smoke, they like going out, and
Yeah.
you don't like going out, and it's a problem for you. Hear that.
yeah.
You know
I'm
what I
with you there.
noticed?
Yeah.
A lot of I noticed it a lot on Love Is Blind.
Mm-hmm.
Some men will come and they want housewives, and they will go for the career woman.
Yep.
And they want to transform her.
I'm like, bro.
Oh, I gotta love that. Speaking of housewives, my woman crush forever, Shansia, tweeted something. Oh no, she deleted the tweet. Fuck. But basically, she said she's never had a whole phase. She said she never had a whole phase
Okay.
ever. And then
And Ruby Rose kind of said.
Yeah, Ruby Rose said like, yeah, oh God, same. Because imagine that, ew, like being passed around. But that to me was like, I had a little chuckle when Ruby Rose said it. But also Shenseea, it's like,
who said it?
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose.
Exactly. It's documented. But she knew what she was doing.
Maybe she goes from boyfriend to boyfriend.
Yeah.
Who, Ruby?
But then
let's not talk about
But then,
I mean, I don't know.
then, when do you consider someone your boyfriend?
Listen, some people it's very quick.
After one night?
That
It's
part.
very quick for some people. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very, very, very quick. That's what I want to get to.
You don't believe it clearly.
No, man. Listen to her music, bro.
But that doesn't mean anything.
No, yeah.
Huh?
No,
it
that
actually doesn't
The
mean
women
anything.
are lying in 2025, bro.
No, honestly, it doesn't mean anything.
Let me play
I
a
don't
song
know.
for you.
Please,
no.
Rappers be
I know
talking
her
about
song.
shootings and
It's
other
art.
people.
It's art.
It's art. Yeah, it's art. Then Shenseea's art too.
Yeah, she has some freaky ass
What's
art.
the lady's name? A
You
Spice?
think you coulda get in on my feelings? You coulda get me fi settle down. Me give ya hit and run.
Hit and run, eh?
Me give ya hit and run. Me did only one little dealing.
What if she actually meant the literal hit and run?
No, she didn't mean that.
I know she didn't mean that.
She's in something else. Tell you right now.
Hit and run. Genius. Hey, my youth, you take it too serious.
But
That means
the question
absolutely
is,
nothing.
is she the one that writes the lyrics?
No, I think she
Now we're
writes her.
saving
No,
her.
I think she writes her
Okay,
lyrics.
I don't know.
But I'm just saying this. We listen.
The rappers don't write the lyrics, then she's talking about shooting.
No, I think she writes her own
They're
thing.
not even in.
I think so.
I just think, Shenseea is so fine.
No,
and
she is,
she's-
but that doesn't mean anything.
No, but Ray, let me finish my sentence, love.
Go ahead.
I think she's she's very good at being sexy, right?
Yeah.
And I believe her.
Yeah.
She's fuck niggas, man. She's had a whole phase. Like she knows how to play into it. I don't.
There's a word.
doesn't
There's a
mean
word
anything.
for that. There's a word for that. Like a girl that has
Sex appeal?
yes.
Yeah.
She has
That
sex
doesn't
appeal,
mean
but that does
anything.
not mean that she actually.
Yo, we
I
listen
think-
to
I
the
think-
most like sexual songs.
Yeah.
Me and Shamsi.
Yes.
Freaky.
But that's
ass
not the
niggas.
life we live.
That's not the life we live.
Cap. No, okay, okay.
If I tell you one of our favorite songs
Yeah.
and you listen to the lyrics,
It is
you'd be
insane.
like, "What is this?"
What song for the audience?
What's that one?
it's French.
It's by Levis.
Oh,
It's called Baby Boy, I think, or something like that. Yeah.
That song is like
okay.
bedtime song.
If you listen,
bedtime song.
No,
And I
full-
love those songs.
full bedtime song. Like
I mean, it's absolutely nothing.
I have to switch it when my mom's in the car.
Yeah, you can't.
I was like, next.
But
Because, French moms.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you say that because a few months ago, Spice, the Jamaican
course I
singer,
know Spice.
she went on a podcast with Madame Joyce, and she was talking about like stuff that she's into and stuff, and when it comes to sex. And there's some stuff that we talk about, and she'd be like, "Oh no, I'm not doing that." And then I remember people were shocked because it's like Spice,
Yeah,
Like
you're
in your songs.
it's in
Queen
your
Freaky.
songs.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, I'm actually not that
So, like,
freaky."
don't you think it's possible for Shenseea?
It's very
You guys got
possible.
me. You guys got me. I think it's possible. Is it true? No.
And you have to, and also take into account the culture. Versus being
Yes,
sensual is
that's
a
very
thing.
true.
Like
Yeah.
when
Very
you're
true.
growing up, like being sensual as a woman is like very well seen. It's a good thing. It's
Yeah.
attractive.
Yeah.
So you kind of grow up with that. It doesn't mean anything. Like
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think like Caribbeans like out there, but mostly like Caribbeans
They're not out
we're
there like
super conservative.
Yep.
Maybe not as.
I can't speak on that.
I'm not talking about people here, huh?
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not.
Like
No, I'm not talking about
Wow.
people here. I mean like
you should press
generally.
that boom 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 button because I know you're shooting shots to somebody, but
No, I'm just saying, like, in generally, obviously, like, but generally, they're not out there as people would like to seem. It's because of the culture. There's, like, a essence of being, like, sensual and thing.
Right.
It doesn't always mean that they're out there like that.
Yeah,
It's
true.
very possible that's the thing. Because
is.
she was with a man for many years, right? Her kid's father.
Really? She's a kid?
Yeah, she
I'm
has.
out.
She has a son.
see, you don't even know about her personal life. You're over here calling her out.
I didn't know shit about her. But
You just know she looks good.
and she looks amazing. But I think the other thing too is like the whole face thing is it's actually really relative,
What do
to
you
like
mean?
individuals. Like there's not a whole face to you may look different to a whole face to her.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like
What is whole face to you?
That's what I was about to ask because I'm like,
still
if you're
discovering.
saying, because my
Still
question is,
figuring
if
it
you're
out.
saying that it's not true that Shenseea had a whole phase, what do you consider a whole phase? Because you could have maybe whatever she did or she didn't do,
Yeah.
you could have considered that a whole phase, but she wouldn't consider it a
Exactly,
whole phase.
right? I think it's honestly it's personal to them. Where the judgment comes in from the outsider, it's like whether or not you're gonna consider her hoe.
Yeah.
You know, and that's to me is a different thing. But I think the whole phase is particular to everyone. You know, like you can have a year where it's like if you're traditionally like you're in relationships all the time,
Yeah.
and then the 1 year you're single, it's like you go like 4 bodies.
What's whole face for you?
I'm still discovering.
Stop this. I'm not saying what was
body
your own.
deserves.
I didn't say what was your own whole face. I said what is whole face for you? What would you describe as whole face?
2025. We're not doing that.
What would you describe as a whole face?
I don't know. I think it's whatever to you feels. If you're being more promiscuous than you normally would, then
For
I
you,
think
that's a whole phase?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you're saying yes to more things, if you're being more loosey goosey, then for sure that's a a little whole face.
I have always
Sexually
wanted to have one.
or just in general?
Oh no, sexually for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to have one. Baby didn't work out.
She's a baby girl.
Yeah, same.
She a lover girl. Sydney's a lover girl.
Yeah. Listen, it's not for everyone, but I think I think it's important. I think it's for men, you have to have your heart broken before you like, get married, I think. And then for women,
That is not true.
I think so. And I think
Why?
for women, have a little whole face. But then the whole face does not mean you'll have 10 bodies or in a week. No, listen, in a week.
You said in a week.
I'm not saying in my life. That's crazy. What that? We're fucking almost 30. That's nuts. Like, no. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just have that out of your system so that you don't end up being married and be like, I feel like I haven't lived.
I
That
say
to me
that
is
all
a
the time.
kushma.
That scares me a lot. I
Oh.
say this all the time. There's
To
people that are
get married,
so
yeah.
restricted
Oh
themselves.
my God.
By the time you're 40, 50, all of a sudden you're having that midlife crisis.
That would
Well, it
terrify
when
me.
you should have been
happens.
living like
Yeah.
young and be free. And
Yeah,
being,
that shit is terrifying to me. Like, imagine having your wife do that.
That's very scary.
Oof. But no, for men, I think it's important. Just so you know that it's like.
To have your heart broken?
Yes.
That's crazy.
So you don't, well, you
Why
feel like
heart-
they already have a whole face and they just need to have their heart broken. Is that what you think?
Who, men?
Yeah. They automatically have a whole face?
I think they need to as well. But
Or-
I think it's more important to. Because for men, it's tough. It doesn't really turn off.
So are you saying we're more likely
You
to get our
say
hearts broken than you would?
Wait.
Yeah, because you guys feel better. Like, you guys are better at
More
feeling it.
emotionally attuned?
Exactly.
Okay.
Whereas for
Not
men, they have to
always.
be. Not always, you're right, because she's the exception to everything. But the men have to be, I think, taught more. Like, they have to learn it more. So I think if they do end up in a relationship where they were, like, really in love with the girl and she breaks his heart, a lot of times it fucks them up for the rest of their life. We're like, no, I'm never trusting women again. And it's like, all right, nigga, like, get over it.
Yeah.
Like, women they have this happen 5-6 times in their lives and you're still here on the floor. Like, what are you
I
doing?
don't get that.
You know? So I think it's really important to just go through those lessons. And then, yeah, the whole face shit, it's, for men, it doesn't really stop. I think people just get more disciplined. But the itch is always going to be there, I think. Then again, I'm barely even 30, so
Wait,
what the fuck am I
interest
talking
is,
about?
you mean like if you have a whole face, you feel like once you get together, it'll be hard? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think
No.
he's just saying in general for the guys, like the
interest to be a
whether
whole will always
whether
be
they're
there for a man?
together, whether they're in a relationship or not, like it's just
The itch, yeah.
The itch is hard. The itch like happens all the
Yeah.
time. It's like it's present. It's just you choose whether you're actually acting upon it or not.
Yeah.
Isn't it the same for women?
No, for you, because you're the exception. Every time.
No, I agree with her. What do you
Nah, man. Nah, it's different. I think, okay.
The itch doesn't leave. I can't pronounce it, but
yeah.
leave. It doesn't leave.
For men and women, bro, like you said, yeah, they're true.
It's present. It's just we have
Yo,
more.
we lying in 2020.
We're the thing I would say is that we're better. Yes, because we have more control than you guys.
That's a fact. You see, yeah, okay, I guess that's more to what I'm speaking to.
Men say very frequently that we can get someone in bed a lot faster than right?
You guys can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means if we choose to sleep around much more than you guys,
Yeah.
it could be possible.
Facts.
So our itch is better controlled than yours.
Well, no, that actually makes my argument, because if men had that possibility, they would do it every time.
You think so?
Remember we discussed that on the episode where it's like I was with Sally. I'm like, yo, men would sleep with a crackhead. You would never. And she can't. Why would I do that? You would sleep with a crackhead? Oh, we got it.
No.
We going viral.
I don't agree.
I'm not saying crackhead, but I'm not saying crackhead.
That's not me. I'm not associated.
No. I'm not
Fucking
saying
crackhead is
crackhead.
crazy.
But what I'm trying to say is that the post-knock clarity
Yeah.
is for everybody.
It is.
So there's a lot of, you might think and you're like, yeah.
Oh, of course. But I'm saying, like Chempsy said, right? You guys can basically bag everyone and anyone. If men could, they would. If the majority of men could, they would.
But you know the thing is, a lot of men can though.
Break that down.
a lot of men. No, but really and truly, I don't get the whole thing of like scarcity thing because a lot of men are sleeping around and they're finding people.
But
like a lot of men can.
Yeah.
I think they just feel like they have to put more work in.
But half the time you really don't, especially in a city like Toronto. Come on, let's stop lying to ourselves. In a city like Toronto, maybe if you're like from Haiti or something, because it's not gonna happen.
I feel like this
the culture is different.
Yeah. No, but
the culture is different.
Like this statement was true before.
Years ago, but not today.
Like, interesting. So you think that it's
10
easier.
years ago, but now
so it's very easy for
anybody
the
can get anything.
You can. All you have to do is ask.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not the case for a lot of men. There's a dark side of this where it's like they don't get the female attention at all, whether it's on social media, dating apps, or anything, or in real life. They do not get the attention.
I hear
of
you,
women.
but some of them, they're not getting it because honestly, it's their fault. It's not.
Oh
because,
damn! Blame the victims.
I saw.
Get it together, niggas.
No. I saw this video of this guy. He does like this thing where he invites men over and then he kind of like criticizes them about why wants to do better and things.
Basically Kevin
There's a
Sanders.
guy that basically, but like a little nicer because he kind of like tells him how to upgrade themselves.
Okay.
There's a guy that comes on. Honestly, he's not ugly. Like the man is actually good looking, but when he starts talking, you're like, bro, who would want to sleep with you?
Yeah.
He's so hateful. He has no confidence in
That's
himself.
an incel.
Yeah, basically. So it's like. It's your fault. It's not that you can't, because you can. There's so many ugly men that are getting a lot of women.
Yeah, but do you think that the majority of them are like that?
I think men are just not hitting their target audience.
Yeah.
So you're going for someone that might not be what you're supposed to be going for.
Yeah.
Let's say out of your league maybe, or like just go for someone that you know you can get.
Yeah.
But a lot of men are like they think I can get this one, but you don't have the baggage to get this one.
And also I feel like
you don't have the capacity.
Exactly. You don't have the capacity.
You don't have the capacity.
And also I feel like it's because there's a bunch of people, they feel like they should.
Yeah, that's, I think you guys...
And they can't receive like anything.
Right.
If you say no, then it's like, women don't think.
I deserve
you. Know how many,
I deserve.
You know how many times I got called a bitch because I said no?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's life is one.
Like, am I not allowed to say no?
I told the guy once. He came to me.
Yeah.
He asked me, he's like, oh, you look nice. Where you go? I said, I'm going on a date.
Yeah.
He proceeds to sit, even though I told him I was going on a date. He keeps on talking. And then at the end, I feel like he thought I was going to convince me. I said, no.
He's like, come on.
He said, well, fuck you.
Can you imagine?
And he got up.
Hilarious. Was he older?
I mean, I was young back then, so he was probably like maybe 5 years older than me, max.
Hilarious.
Was he Nigerian?
No, he was not. I think he was Caribbean background, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn. Fuck you then. That's funny.
Nah, it's like, fuck. I'm like, bro, I told you already. Like,
that's very
and
nuts.
you were nice enough to have a full conversation with him.
Even at the end, I was so shocked, but I started laughing. I said, thank you, bye.
Yeah, that's very nuts. I think you guys are 100% right, but I think you're speaking to the incels, right? I think there are some people that just don't get the female attention.
Because they don't want to.
No, I think it's just because like they just... I don't know.
Because they suck as people.
I think, okay, but we're looking at it from the perspective like do better, right? But
yes, do better.
Work on yourself.
Because if we're looking for what you looking like messy and she had like a thing and she was smiling, wouldn't you be like, bro, like just do, you're not ugly, like just do better, like just...
But she will still get
so
attention.
Much easier. It's so much harder for a woman if she's not like attractive in the society to get people than it is for men. Sorry.
Yeah.
Than it is for a man. An ugly man is so much easier for an ugly man to get a woman than an ugly woman to get a man.
I don't know. Actually,
what?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. We're talking about if the ugly guy has money?
You're not talking nothing.
He doesn't even need money. They're both broke.
They're both broke. All right, what's the personality like?
There is no, like, you're not going up personality.
Forget for you. They're both ugly, that's it.
Physical,
it's so much easier for an ugly man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And think about it. All he has to do, start telling a joke. Now, okay,
now you added personality, see?
Okay, now the ugly girl also can tell jokes.
That's what I'm saying. If we're talking personality...
It won't work for her. It won't work for her.
If we bring a personality for both, the man is going to win. 100%.
Okay, both. They both have great personalities. They're both broke. The man is going to win.
I'll give you an example. Have you not seen 90 Day Fiancé?
I haven't, no.
Okay, you should see the men on there.
I swear.
Yeah.
And the women on there.
I think, yeah.
I know it's only for the papers, but like, have you seen it?
Yeah,
like,
some of them are in love, eh?
Fully, like, I will do all the work for you.
Jesus. I guess you guys.
Now people need to do better on their personalities, like,
yeah.
Because even like some good-looking men, their personalities are shitty. Like they're so boring. They just rely on their good looks. That's it.
Okay, no, that's actually that's a real thing I think for both, right? Because obviously
I can understand that as well.
The women, right? So it's like I see like there's not as much effort put into like having a real conversation.
Yeah.
And then expecting like the man, I'm supposed to come with everything. Like it's like I'm supposed to pay for everything, provide you with entertainment and everything. It's like
that's ridiculous.
What? Like I would never complain about it to the person, but it's like I would just leave. I would just leave.
Yeah.
Because like what do you do? Like that's my question. What do you do? Like what do you bring here? I never say to bring to the table because that shit is so corny. But it's like, yo, like
the answer will be I am the table.
And it's like, okay, I love that for you. I want someone to come to this table, not me. You know? But it's like, dog, like let's do something here. You know, make me laugh. Do some jokey jokes.
No. Years ago, I was terrible at texting. When I was on a dating site.
Yeah.
And this man, he goes, "Oh my God, you're so fucking boring."
I mean, you know, he's been through it. Like that's like 3 to 4
came from his heart.
It
and
did.
I was like, honestly, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's what you guys say. My fault, gang. What else are you gonna say?
Because the man is like, I'm trying here, but you're not giving me anything.
Exactly.
I was like, I get it.
Oh, that's tough. That is tough. But yeah, both people need to just work
I feel
on
like
that
a lot. I would say our generation, the one after us, the one before us, we've lost how to socialize.
Yeah,
the media, the screens, all of that have made it like easier for me to swipe right, swipe left. Okay, I like you, we like each other. Yeah. Done. Before then, people actually took the time to talk, know how to talk, because now people don't know how to talk. Like, I can't like sit down and have a conversation. Some people would be stuck because they don't know how to conversate or make a presentation.
Yes. That part. A lot of social anxiety, a lot of anxieties, period. So
like,
it gets tricky.
And a lot of men are not respectful enough when they're talking too. So it kind of deads it very quickly. Well, I don't want to.
Because they're like, I'm just honest. I'm just direct. No, there's a way to go about it.
Rude.
Yes, and also one great thing too is like, this has allegedly helped me in the past. Asking women questions, because a lot of times men don't ask questions.
That's crazy.
Like they just go on a date and it's like a monologue.
Yeah.
Like we go on like about me, more about me, more about me. But it's like when the few times you ask like these pertinent questions, like, oh fuck, what the fuck, you care?
You care about me? Yeah.
I don't, but I, you know, in the moment I do. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like it does definitely help. So yeah, guys, work on yourselves.
Work on yourselves.
Work on yourselves. Real bad girls are the 6.
Yeah.
So you sent it to me?
Yes.
And I've seen like TikToks of people saying me watching Bad Girl and wasting an hour of watching it. And I was like, should I click on this video and watch it? So I clicked, but I didn't pass 5 minutes. Sorry.
I watched the full thing.
I made it further than you. You watched the full thing?
I watched the full thing, but I had to skip through some of it. I'll say this. I'll start with the positive.
Okay.
Hera Patra, a very beautiful girl, very beautiful makeup, one of the judges.
Okay.
The one that was standing next to the guy in the first presentation?
The one that was sitting next to Emmy.
Okay, the one in the middle. Got you.
Emmy, very beautiful hair, you know, like, yeah, I loved your afro.
Should we say it? It's crazy to see someone from our high school.
Yeah. I didn't want to say that on extra gravy because I didn't want to blow up her spot, but no, it is. It's crazy. Like we went to high school with her, so it's like, But go on.
Okay, now on to the other. For one, I don't understand the premise of the show because I'm trying. It looks like an audition, so I'm guessing it's an audition for the actual Bad Girls Club.
Yeah.
So that's what it looked like to me.
I feel like that's what it was set up for. But I don't know if it worked the way it was supposed to be worked. Because I've heard people say that they have, I don't know how many golden tickets, because the golden tickets
everyone got a golden ticket.
And every single person got a golden ticket.
So I did hear that, and then I also saw Snoopy clear that up. He said no, they got a different color ticket. They got a pass or something. But
the white one.
Yeah, he got the white one, but the golden ticket is reserved for a few people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the first 2 got golden tickets.
Okay.
The all pink girl.
I mean, they were both on it, so I get it.
You're talking about the girls with the alcohol?
Yeah, the one that downed the Hennessy. Like,
yeah.
And
they were fighting.
Got her thing ripped.
Yeah, that was immedially just chaos.
That was hilarious.
I'm like, what is happening?
I was like, this is wow.
Yeah, and then Amy was like, yo, do 10 push-ups. I'm like, yo, you're wild.
I was like,
I want you to see your fighting stance. I'm like,
we should get Amy on the show. Chop it up about this.
And ask her about the behind the scenes.
Yes,
yeah,
100%.
That was crazy. Cool. But I'll just say though, for like constructive criticism, the judges, they speak over each other so much, and it's very loud. The sound is not that great.
Yeah,
and that was a little hard to watch. And I mean, it's Bad Girls Club, so we knew it was going to be ratchet.
Yeah,
and it gave ratchet, like a lot.
I understand, but baddies give us good quality.
Yeah, the quality was not great, so that can be upgraded as well. But everyone questioned the white girl when she came on.
Titties?
Yes.
Okay. She had the.
I didn't even get that far.
Yeah, I saw the clips and I was like, wow.
Her boobies were out.
Yeah.
They blurred out something that she used to do. What did she used to do?
I don't know.
I want to know. Because they blurred it out. They kept blurting it out.
Really?
Like, I think it's something that, like a job she used to do in the past. They kept blurting it out. I
Maybe
was
she
like,
used to sell.
you think?
Maybe.
No, they looked shocked, but like a good shocked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So maybe it was like something like professional.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
But that she was working for a brand and they don't want to have the brand on there.
Maybe, yeah.
So
one of the girls there says she's in school. I said, man, homegirl, do you not intend on working anymore in that show?
Parce
She wants to be
que
a bad girl for life.
Yeah.
she's in school.
Jesus.
Yeah, but that was a lot. And the two girls that started fighting right away for nothing.
Right away, I was like, oh, nah. Like, just for the ticket, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They're like, nah, that ticket's for me.
One of them grabbed the bottle.
Yeah. I was like, jeez.
And she grabbed the golden ticket from the host guy. Honestly, I did not understand what the host was saying. Was I the only one? Did you understand what he was saying?
Which one?
Huh?
The pink guy. The guy that was, what's his name?
Did you say Snoopy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Snoopy, dog. Shout out Snoopy, shout out the show.
Oh, no, I didn't either.
I think it was the sound quality, but I did not.
It might have been that.
I did not hear what he was saying.
Yeah, I know that there's a little bit of an audio mishap for the first one, but I'm interested to see like the second episode, how that's gonna look like, and everything
Can I
else.
suggest don't make people pay for it in the first season?
Oh.
Maybe make people pay for it for the second season. Like I understand the concept. I see that it could work because we have some crazy people in the city, but.
Even if they don't make the full like season, but at least make like the first 4 episodes for free.
Don't charge.
Get people to come.
Yeah.
And thing. And
Or do like Gelo is doing.
Yeah,
Do the
the
full
Patreon.
episode for free. Do Patreon and have the BTS and go to like the special.
Link in bio.
You see that blurbed part? And blurb it for BTS.
Exactly.
People will pay money for that.
100%. 100%.
You're welcome.
So yeah, you're gonna tune in for episode 2?
No.
Damn.
I didn't even finish episode 1.
I think I will. I'm still gonna sneak peek like episode 2. Like, you know, of course, if the audio's better and stuff, then I'll just see what's going on.
Bad Girl Club, like I remember when we were in high school and it was playing, and I watched it a little bit because a lot of the girls were talking about it.
I watched it.
It made me angry.
Really?
Did
Why?
it?
Just watching it would get me angry because there was a lot of unfairness and they would beat people up for no reason, and I was like, that's not right. It made me so angry.
Fighting.
That was the show. I loved every second of it.
I did not like it at all. I was like, this is why everyone wants to fight everyone, because
It's
you
chaos.
get out of the show and then you want to like fight people.
Yeah.
Every time I see the video of the girl that said, y'all did not let me sleep last
Yeah.
night, so I'm up, wake up.
I ain't gonna sleep because of y'all. Y'all ain't gonna sleep because of me. Yeah, I love
No,
that.
I can't.
That's hilarious.
I don't like watching people fight.
Nah.
I think TikTok will keep me up to date.
That's that kind of what I'm thinking too. And
Yeah.
plus, I feel like I have to like tune in for extra gravy and stuff too.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
we
to
might
give them,
discuss
yeah,
it.
that's true.
But yeah, no, we are getting a bit long in the episode. I don't want to keep it for too long. Music wise, Bad Bunny album came out. I didn't finish the whole thing. I was stuck on the intro.
I watched I listened
Listen
to
to
everything.
everything?
I loved it.
I'm at like track 7 now, but the intro I keep playing it again and again.
I didn't
It's
listen
so-
to anything. This is the
loved
first
it.
time I've heard it.
Yeah.
But I'm about to play it on the way home.
Yes.
Because it's giving summer vibes, it's giving
Yeah.
what I'm about to listen to.
Yeah.
It's taking me out of depression
Yeah.
because it's disgusting outside. But
It is mad outside. Yeah.
There's one other song that I think I noted down.
Yeah.
It has like traditional like sounds to it. I really liked
I
it.
keep hearing that. Is that track 2?
I wrote it down. I have the name of it.
Okay. Because I hear people give that feedback to like.
No, I really loved it. Café con Ron.
Okay, let me find that. Okay, let's see.
this is the Brazilian vibes.
That's the maracas.
It's giving you're walking through Carnival. Oh no, you were listening to this on the way home.
I love it.
Wow.
It's fire.
Que lo bailen en York. Yo me iba a quedar.
Los códigos de verdad.
Yeah,
This is really giving carnival.
I really liked it. Some of like the instrumental breakdown reminds me of like Haitian, like traditional rhythms.
Yeah.
So it felt like home. I really loved it. And then there's a part of it where you don't have the beat and it's most of the instruments. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm hearing that a lot from different like people too. Like Tjay, who was on the podcast before, she's Cuban. And she was saying that it felt like a lot of like traditional music she grew up on.
Yeah.
And then I'm also hearing other people that are from Latin countries say the same thing too. So I'm like,
it's
this is
very
dope.
nice.
Like,
I really liked it.
you did a
Like the
great job.
It
traditional.
reminds me of some of my traditional music too.
Fire.
Like the drums and like it's very similar to Latin. So like it's very
It's
very
really
interesting.
Nice. It was really nice to listen to it. It was like kind of brought home. And some of there's one of the songs there like the reggaeton was kind of like mixed with like old school reggaeton, which is like the stuff I used to listen to growing up. That was really nice. No, I really liked I liked the whole album. I listened to all of it.
Fire. Yeah, I need to finish the whole thing, but yeah, so far from what I've heard, this is amazing.
I've been on this like Afro beats, French Afro vibe. So, but I think this is gonna bring me to like the Latin vibe.
This is good. When I saw that Gilles like put this, I was like, okay, now I can finally convince him to go to like Latin club with me.
I could be convinced still. Yeah, for sure. Another song too. Also, what is this song? Yes, this is like Shoutout, is it? This is Damso and Kalash. Well, like I've been tapping into Shoutout a little bit.
I love that song.
It's hard too.
Yeah, shut up.
Shoutout, right? Yeah, hard. I want to hear more of this in the summer.
I know.
I'll be fire. But that song's hard. And then also Little Baby dropped too, but
We had a conversation about it in the car.
Yeah.
What'd you guys
No, I
tell
was
me?
like, obviously I couldn't listen to it, but I got like one song where I liked it, the beginning, but it wasn't even in the beginning. It was instrumental.
What song are we talking about?
It's I Promise.
I Promise. Okay, let's play this.
It was just the
I liked
instrumental
the
part that she
instrumental.
liked.
I didn't like this album at all, and I didn't finish it.
Okay,
I
so
didn't.
I'm glad I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
Hold on. Which part did you like?
No, the actual instrumental, not him.
Oh, okay.
The part where he's not even in it.
Yeah.
And also, I like the one with Glorilla.
I'm playing it right now. It's called Redbone.
But I don't actually like his part. I like the Glorilla's part.
Stop the beat, little baby. Talk my shit. Hey, my ex say y'all be shitting on them. I'm genuine poppin' shit. All my ops still broke still. Ain't that bad a bitch? I don't do no.
She makes me want, you know?
Yeah, no, she's
I'm
fire.
acting stingy with the dick. He must don't think that I'm a whore. They did not stop making good dick when they made chores. Better be lucky that I like you, cause these niggas
Hold on,
can't
play back.
but don't
Play
play
back.
with me.
Hold on.
It's crazy how we
Dick, he
listen
must
to
don't think
lyrics.
that I'm a
I
whore.
need that.
They did not stop making good dick when they made chores. Better be lucky that I like you, cause these niggas can't.
They stopped making good D when they made.
Don't think that I'm a whore. They did not stop making good dick when they made chores.
I don't get it.
She's basically saying, nigga, you think I'm gonna trip over you? Like, you thought that, well, we had good dick, so what?
Oh, when they made yours.
Yes.
I heard chores. That's why I didn't get it.
when they made yours.
Oh, okay.
So she's basically saying, like, yeah, like, we had great time. I'll find another person like you, like
Well,
that.
that's facts.
I know, but we don't often hear women say this, right? So when I'm telling you, on the records, like, this is the new era of rapping women, right? A lot of times, the narrative was the opposite. It's like, I'm gonna find another bad bitch tomorrow. Like, there's a bunch of you
So
here.
basically, they're bringing our private conversations out in the public.
Correct.
Because we do say this.
I'm only talking about publicly. I'm only talking about publicly. What, nigga? I've been baptized. I knew this was happening. You'd say, oh, yeah. Yeah, like, I've made up scenarios in my mind and had women confirm it. I'm like, yeah, just you know? So, no, you gotta prepare
I guess because of our friend group, he's been around us too much.
Exactly. And I have sisters too, so it's like you see how the mind works. You're like, nah, forget about it, bro. You didn't change her life, dog, at all. The leg shake is fake, nigga. So yeah, forget about it. But no, the rest of the album, I don't know if I'm gonna listen to it.
Nah, it's bad. It's really bad, and they all sound the same.
Yeah.
It's starting to be a pattern.
Like stones in the LDs at the bottom. GA certified before I was GA. Mike, we done it all with Knicks. Boss man name.
Yeah, I think I'm done with Lil Baby. Like I've been done for a minute now.
I didn't even start with him for me to be done. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I again, listeners, you guys can go listen to it if you want, make your decision. But I think for us,
let us know what you think.
Thumbs down from everyone here.
It was not it.
Yeah, but the Bad Bunny shit is good. So
it's fire.
Go listen to that.
It mixed so many diverse like genres. You had salsa on there. You had a little bit of bachata. You had a little bit of merengue. You had a little bit of
So even if you don't like the full album, you're probably gonna like one song, at least one song. Yeah,
for sure.
I really like this sound with Aray. I think her name is Aray now.
What I know?
I think that's what I don't know how to pronounce.
Right now?
I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure.
You want to go right now?
Right now? I don't know.
That's such a dead.
But
I know. That's the first thing my brain went to. Like right now.
That song was nice. It's a party song. I love like the thing to it.
I'll tap into that. Okay, so we're ready for the final segment, Silly Shit, of course, where we open up. I mean, we don't do shots anymore. Sober. But yeah, so
45 mediums.
Exactly, 45 medium. But I got some questions. Obviously, they came in from the listeners.
Okay.
And oh no, listener question.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I almost forgot this. Shout out to this person. We're just gonna say anonymous. She did send this in yesterday and wanted our POV. So, hold on. Okay, I found it.
Doug, I got a question for you. So my friend
pause it for a
is
second.
interested in dating.
Why would they put their voices if they wanted to be anonymous?
Well, you can still say anonymous.
Yeah, but whoever knows them will recognize the voice.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Another one of our friends that's in our circle. Doug, I got a question for you. So my friend is interested in dating another one of our friends that's in our circle. And she asked me my opinion, and I told her there's honestly more cons than pros when it comes to dating in the friends group. So what is your opinion on that? Like, is it okay to date in the friends group?
Can I ask how old they are?
No.
No, like, can you give me a range at least?
Are they around
like,
our
I think
age?
they're around our age. I think they're around our age. Yeah.
Around our age.
And
I think in the 30s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess, like, I feel like if they were younger, I'd be like, yeah, don't do it.
That's a good point. I never thought about that.
Because maturity level.
Yeah, because then it's like harder. It's also how long have you been friends?
Yeah, I want to get to that too.
People will get inside the problems between the
Yeah.
couple since they're all friends.
If you're younger, but then if you're like around our age and older, I feel like if you can examine all like the risk factors of it, and you feel like the benefits are bigger, go for it. I think it's way better to be in a relationship with your friend than it is somebody.
I think that depends on the age, right? Because I think for me, with the friends that I have now, like the close friends, it's like I've known them for a long time, so I'm never going to see them as more than that.
Yeah.
But once you get to these ages, you start to bring more people into your life. And sure, label them a friend, but they're people you kind of just known along the way.
Fair.
And with people like that, sure, you can have a relationship form. But
see, I would say otherwise.
no, I couldn't disagree more.
I think it's better with the one that you've known longer.
Freaky ass. Nah, you can't be trusted. What do you mean?
No, because I feel like you know all their. Because, like, for example, all of us, we grew up together.
Yeah.
Like, you have never wanted to look certain. Anyway, for me, and me neither, I haven't. You know,
Yeah.
you know me, I know you. We
Right.
don't pretend around each other.
Exactly.
So I feel like already that's already a bunch of issue with like relationship when it's starting is people bringing up their representative. So you already took that out.
Okay. Oh, I guess.
But then, if you're friends, has the attraction been there before and you've been holding it back?
That's what I'm saying. I think.
Or have you never been attracted to each other if you're
But
that
then
close?
you might be friends with somebody. You're not necessarily looking into them to date them, but it doesn't mean you think they're ugly.
I think women are able to flip that switch
quick.
Yeah, quicker than men. I think for men, it'll be there from day one. Like to be like, oh, she's an option. Like we'll be friends a while, but it's always lingering. For me, no, I can't do that. If I see you as a friend, you are my friend. Like there's never that's weird. Like we're like family damn near, you know.
Yeah, I can't.
But then on the you can't, but on the other hand, I think women. I've seen in her women flip it. You know, where it's like, oh, like I always saw him as a friend until one day it's like, whoa, like we have these qualities or whatever. It's like, what the fuck?
I feel like one night can flip it. Like one.
Nah, nigga, you can't. Nah.
One night can flip it.
I think
because you can't tell me you think all your friends are ugly.
Honestly,
I don't think all my friends are ugly.
No, but I think the only way you
one night you're friends with them, it flips, and you're like,
not fucking none of my friends.
But I think the only way you could flip it Well, I'll speak for me. The only way I would feel is if I previously had attraction for you.
Exactly. That's the only way.
And it's just I don't feel like it's the right time, or we're not clicking on certain things, or I'm hearing some of your opinions because you're not holding back and it's not clicking.
Yeah.
So
she's like, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
All the friends that I have around me, I don't see myself dating.
But yeah, I guess, okay, so to answer our question, I think if you're in an older circle, or I guess an older age group, then sure. But I think what you also need to know is that don't try to get upset at your friends if this thing doesn't work out and they're hanging out after.
Yeah.
You know, that's where you're being immature.
Ridiculous.
Right? Because you're not being selfish by pursuing this relationship, but I think you're being selfish if you then expect certain things if it goes left.
And let them know if you're going to pick side. Like let me know ahead of time whose side you're picking if we end up and it doesn't work out, because I need to know whether you're gonna have my back or not. Because if you're saying you're picking the other person, I know that if that person is cheating, you're not gonna tell me shit.
But if you're in a group of friends,
I say don't put me that.
There's no sides.
There's both sides. That's where I'm like.
No, but you'd be surprised.
No, if we're in a group, I'm not taking sides. That's your business.
Literally, I promise you would be surprised.
That's
when the situation happens, you would be surprised.
Yeah.
But
that people are picking sides.
I'll say this too: you have to be okay with the fact that if you date your friend, you break up, you'll see them again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't get away from them.
The worst.
100%.
Yeah, I gotta get away. Gotta get away. All right, so silly shit. All right, okay, the first question is, would you rather have your entire lifetime of experiences converted into a movie that you can watch whenever you want to remember them, or your life turned into a book where everyone can interpret it differently?
Well, the one where only I can see it.
Hold on, experiences that you can watch whenever you want. Oh, I guess, okay.
Yeah.
And look at it that way.
That's how you read it. Yeah, I just saw it as a movie and people can go and watch it.
Exactly, same. I read it that way too.
No,
so let's do it that way. Where it's like it's a movie everyone can see, or like a book that, you know.
Since niggas don't like to read.
Take the book.
Take the book.
Take the book.
Yeah, take the book. Good option.
Take the book. Because you can read, like, I can word my stuff in a certain way that whatever you read into it, you might not necessarily understand what I actually mean.
Yeah.
And also, you can do the whole PR thing and be like, what I meant to say is not what you understood.
And it can be interpreted so many different ways.
The video, but if you have the image.
The videos, you got that
it
shit.
Is, but
you did that shit. Yeah. Yeah. And then second question is, would you rather go without soap for the rest of your life or never be able to brush your teeth? No gum, no breath mints.
I'll go without soap.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There's other ways to clean yourself without soap.
Yeah.
Yeah, natural.
You can use natural.
Just
stuff,
imagine you don't.
I know.
Grow.
I'm thinking. Yeah,
things grow.
Your teeth is gonna be in pain.
You don't feel smooth.
You know
no
the juice that you guys love drinking. That
first, don't put that. I don't drink juice no more.
No.
I'm different.
Water.
Water. I know Congolese people drink it. It's sorrel.
Oh, sorrel. Yeah.
You can make soap with that.
Really?
Yeah, it's a natural thing. You can make soap with it. So yeah, go without soap.
Okay, go without soap. It just feels crazy just being in the shower. Yeah, being in the shower and just not soaping up. I mean, some people do it. You nasty ass motherfuckers. Yeah, I guess, okay, that's a good one. And then the final one is, would you rather live another 100 years and not die regardless of what happens to you, or be given perfect health today and then roll the dice?
Oh, hell. Wait. Perfect. What's the point of having perfect health if you're going to die?
That's the question.
But then you can live your best life knowing that you're going to be in perfect health.
Well, you don't know how long you have, like how many years you have left. Like you can be like, you have perfect life and then next week hit by a car.
But then,
whereas you have 100 years guaranteed.
But then you're aging in the 100 years.
Exactly.
So you're suffering and the people around you are suffering.
I'm rolling the dice.
Yeah, I'm rolling the dice.
Rolling the dice?
Yeah. I don't want to be a vegetable. What if a car hits me and then the last 30 years of my life I'm just sitting there?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing 100 years.
Not even that. I wasn't even thinking about. I was thinking about the fact that if you live that long, you will watch everyone die.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. And I'm left by myself.
Je dois partir en premier.
Imagine now. Do you know how hard it is to understand like kids that are like alpha, even Gen Z sometimes are hard to understand. Now you have to like deal with all of them.
Yeah, I keep thinking about that. Like,
nah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me at my age right now, add 70 years.
No, you said 100 more years.
Yeah, 100 more years.
No, but like 100 more years.
More years added to what you have today.
130.
Wait, that's actually not a lot, eh?
100 years?
C'est beaucoup? No, it's a lot, but like there's actually a lot of people that make it to 128.
No.
Vampires.
Not a lot, but
there's people that make it to 100.
Exactly.
Fair.
There's one, yeah.
But
There's like-
120, like for example, there's a place in Costa Rica where a lot of old people are like 120 something, 150.
Can they walk?
That's a witch.
Huh?
Can they walk?
Some of them can.
That's a witch.
That's a witch.
it's the way they eat and stuff and the way they take care of themselves.
Everything is natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I feel like
nah,
120 is not that bad.
No, merci.
Because that's like great grandmother age.
Oh wow. Your great grandmother's 120?
No. My great grandmother passed it.
Oh, you're saying, that's a great grandmother
Yeah.
age. Oh, okay.
That could be a great grandmother.
No, my great grandmother passed when she was 100. I was 12.
Same.
Shit.
I think so.
My
Yeah, I
grandma
think so.
passed at 80 something, bro. She didn't make it to 100.
Wow.
So. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Just 100.
No, I'm taking perfect health and roll the dice. Maybe I'll make it to 100.
No, perfect health is nice, but then it's also like you want to see your kids, your grandchildren,
but they're gonna die before you.
Yeah.
No. But you see, I was thinking is however we live, long we live, and then you add 100 to it.
Oh,
that's
nah,
why I
you're
said.
bugging. No, you have
Let
100
me
years
die.
added from today.
No, then I'm like 128. I can do it.
All right.
No, I can't do it.
That's 112 bucks.
To be fair, if you're in pain though,
That's what I'm
imagine you're in pain at 80.
I used to say I want to check out at 70 when I was a kid, and my
That's
parents were like, "Yo,
insane.
take it
That's too
back,
young.
take it back
Yeah.
now."
I said I'd check out.
Yeah, but,
Some
okay.
70-year-olds are like very firm.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think I'll take the 100 years. I don't think I want that though. I'm taking like sure,
It
but
sounds like a lot of suffering.
it does, but it's like we're also not 40, and people like like the body's changing at 30. What does 40 look like, right?
Because if let's say for example you're gonna live the 100, so from today you're like, okay, now I'm gonna take it seriously. I'm gonna
lock in.
work out, like it's gonna be good.
Nah,
Pilates
give me the perfect
class.
health. Give me the perfect
I'm
health.
taking
I don't want-
100.
No, I'm taking
Nah,
perfect health.
Give me the perfect health. Yeah. Give me the perfect health. Yeah.
I'll roll the dice. It's okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do that.
Well, you can if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I look back at my life, I feel like
euthanasia. If you have to
Sorry.
be a vegetable.
We can't. Listen, guys, we did it. We did it.
So bad.
Another episode of ROTMPodcast. It is the first episode of the year, of course. Please, thank you for tapping in with us. Thank you for coming on the couches. Of course, we're going to be back again when we are back, which is in the next couple weeks. There's all the links in the bio. Again, please join the Patreon community. There's going to be some updates in there as well. So keep telling a friend to tell a friend. And go ahead, please plug everything you guys have to plug.
Plug it.
Well, I have nothing to plug.
Your social media?
My social media is Lou at. No, it's not that. It's Lou _ Antilles. It's ANTILL.
It's in the bio.
Yeah, it'll be in the bio.
Yeah. My social media, I say it in my introduction, but it's Ton Amour. And what's it called? And my other social media would be my podcast. So it would be at Backyard Bands. And at The Talkative X, that's the media that the Backyard Bands is under. That's
Nice.
where we do the live shows, the plays, the comedy shows
Dope.
that are all coming up this year. So you should check them out so you can stay tuned with what's coming up.
Fire. Perfect. And like I say every week, man, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but instead you guys decided to be here either watching us or listening to us. And for that, I'm super grateful. So again, keep telling a friend to tell a friend, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. We out. Boom.